Hey, it's Rob, and I've got another quick story for you. This is the story of why I hate Huey Lewis. During the summer of 1985, I worked at an outdoor concert theater in Clarkston, Michigan, called Pine Knob. It used to be called Pine Knob. They changed the name, and everyone hated it. And now, once again, it's called Pine Knob. Anyway, it's a great outdoor amphitheater. And I know it was the summer of 85 because I got invited at some point to go see Live Aid, which was July 13th, 1985, by a girl who worked there. And like a dummy, I said, oh, no thanks. So, oh well. Would have had a fun adventure, I am sure. Anyway, so working at this outdoor concert theater as an usher, got to see a lot of bands that summer. Certainly got to see a lot of bands doing their sound checks because we get there maybe an hour early, and I think every day we worked we had different positions, so we had to be placed in different parts of the amphitheater and make sure they had coverage for all the different areas where we'd have to oversee people, handing their tickets and verifying that they were able to go down to these certain sections. Anyway, so on this day, I was an usher standing there listening to the sound check. Huey Lewis was playing that night and getting ready, doing a sound check with the band. And all of a sudden, he kind of looked out, he stopped, and normally nobody noticed us at all. Couldn't care less what we were doing and, what we were up to as far as the staff while they were getting ready. But Huey Lewis stopped and looked at us and said, hey, you guys haven't paid for the concert. I need you to turn around. Like we still wouldn't hear it. So we thought he was kidding, but apparently, no, he was serious. He had a problem with the fact that the ushers that were making $3.35 an hour, that were mostly college kids doing a summer job, were actually hearing his sound check for free. Like, what happened during the concert? We're going to have to turn around for the whole concert too? It didn't make any sense. And, we all thought he was kidding. And apparently they called us over the walkie and said, no, he's not kidding. He really doesn't want you to hear his sound check. So, we had to, turn around and act like we weren't hearing what we were hearing. It was ridiculous. And like I said, nobody treated us that way. Matter of fact, Cheap Trick invited us to come up on the stage and sit there and listen to the sound check, and threw picks at us and acted like they were giving, a real show just for the ushers and the security and people working at the theater. So very different reaction than what we saw from Huey. So already we were pissed off and we didn't like this guy much. And then at the end, he comes out, on stage after people leave or whatever, and says, I need a ticket count. He says, I don't think you're paying me the right amount for this show. I think more people attended than you're telling me. This, again, something we'd never heard all summer. What? You need a what? A manual ticket count? What is that? Like, we didn't even know what it was. Turns out we had to go through all the beer and barf-soaked trash bags and pull out as many ticket stubs as we can to try to count and get a, like that would be some sort of accurate count, like everybody threw their ticket. Most people keep their ticket stubs, but we were supposed to count all the ticket stubs, which took like an hour, and this is 40 or 50 people doing it, to see if we could get some number on how many, people attended by their, ticket stubs that they threw in the trash. Anyway, I know Huey has, a lot of health problems these days, and I don't hear much bad stuff about him, but man, he was a jerk that night.